Hi, this is Kim, or Adverse Camber 42, continuing my playthrough of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on PlayStation 4. Well, last time we had just begun the 4th chapter, Turnabout Goodbye. So, in this chapter, Edgeworth has been accused of murder, more specifically shooting someone on Christmas Eve in the dead of the night on Gourd Lake, a massive lake in the city. The only problem is we do have an eyewitness who is a photographer who claims that she saw Edgeworth committing the crime. We don't have much evidence yet for this one, other than a very blurry photo, which if that's her only evidence, I think we got a good chance here, because it's not very clear at all. But let's proceed. We also did learn that Edgeworth does have ties to the mysterious DL6 incident, which involved Mia and Maya's mother. And indeed, I believe they said the victim this time was the, I want to say, prosecutor on that case. Yeah, it must have been the prosecutor, because Edgeworth's dad was the defense attorney. So yeah, a lot happened in, like, the first half hour of this chapter, but we're coming straight in on the first day of trial, so I think it's time to meet whoever our prosecutor is this time, because presumably Edgeworth isn't going to be trying himself. And hi there, InfoShark, how are you doing today? Oh, I see you also redeemed Pet the Kitty. Let me just pet Schrodinger for you, because today I have a kitty to pet. I got Schrody, and she's very confused as to why I've just started petting her. And yeah, I'm well, thank you, Info. I'm very tired today, but I'm well. I'm going to need everyone's help to solve this crime, because my brain is just about functioning on do the silly voices levels. So anyway, let's get moving. December 26th, 9:44 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict, anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Oh... So, he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? Oh, what a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Oh, not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. That's 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. Oh, that's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so too. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, 10th AM, District Court, Courtroom Number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here if I was not completely prepared? Oh, right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What is this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a moment to look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on that boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m. she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. The overhead map has been added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Oh yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. Okay, first witness testimony, the arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around midnight, I should begin by doing this correctly, shouldn't I? Gumshoe voice, okay. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything of all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Objection. Oh my god, his voice. That's what he actually sounds like. The woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Info saying the film version is quite different. Yeah, in the film version, it's that guy that Takeshi Miike always uses in his film, isn't it? I remember. He's a really... I don't actually know the actor's name, but he's a very established Japanese actor. And he's absolutely excellent. I should have mentioned the film before, actually. Yeah, it is the guy from Audition, you're right. So there is a film version of Phoenix Wright, if you can get your hands on it, a live-action Japanese film. It is directed by Takeshi Miike, who is an absolute visionary. Not only is he, as Info says, responsible for Audition, which is one of the best and most disturbing horror movies I have ever seen. He is also responsible for the live-action Like a Dragon movie as well. So that's kind of cool. Oh, Info's come up with it. It's Ro Ishibashi is the guy who plays Von Karma. So yeah, the film version of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is basically this game, but without the Steel Samurai case. And there are a few little Easter eggs in there from the later games as well. But it kind of follows the whole DL6 storyline, from like Mia's death to this trial. So yeah, it's really neat if you can get hold of it. I don't know how available it is in the West, but it's worth it. It's really, really good. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, Lotta Hart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Whoa, skipping too fast, Kim. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Sorry about that, just sneezing. Hearing Gumshoe's voice always makes my nose run. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Oh man, he's got a share of objections. Now, I didn't expect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting? Huh, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue now. But next morning a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved. Oh, very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet, found in the victim's body fired from a .22 caliber pistol. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Oh, fuck. Just clicked the wrong thing. Blah, 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 blah. Need to press that last statement. Sorry, caught the joystick there. Right, the murder weapon, there we go. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. So, pistol, the murder weapon, was a .22 caliber. Fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. I'm already seeing some contradictions based on our opening statement. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Oh, hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Eh? Me? Ahem. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired a shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol which, as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints. Okay, yeah, I think we're done for. He's guilty. Order, order! Oh, this is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge? I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However... You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. Ahem. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court, anyway? December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? Info saying it's the worst boxing day ever. Yeah, can't argue with that. And this foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Were you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. Oh, I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I may as well not be here, right? No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately, but you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa, Wright. Don't jinx the case any more than it already has. It's bad for my heart. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand. Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. Okay, here we go, our witness. It were Christmas Eve, right after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out of the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There weren't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Sorry, guys, you're going to be subjected to me attempting to do that southern accent. I'm not very good at it. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Oh, well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Well, you know, it's one guy pointing at another guy, but hey. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, the court finds the defendant... Oh, wait, Your Honour! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think I noticed one little thing. Oh, wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Okay, I didn't spot a contradiction, so let's try. It were Christmas Eve after midnight, I reckon. And I clip the remote again. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah, well, yeah. I know you want to find contradictions, but really... Oh. I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained. Oh, thanks for nothing, Your Honour. I heard this bang come up from the lake. Oh, flip, I'm just getting too into her voice. There we go. So you weren't looking at the lake this time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Oh. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Oh, wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There is also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's definitely hiding something. Then there were another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions, meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There weren't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Info's saying that Von Karma's daughter is way more fun. Yeah, but you don't get her till the sequel. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It always sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you? Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honour... You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalise any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick? Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that? It was me. Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful you actually saw Edgeworth. Tell the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defence's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defence in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. Oh, no. No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honour. Nick is innocent. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said clearly that she saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order, order, order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defence does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya! I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That last statement. I saw it clear as day. That man in the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about the other men? You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed it was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Damn, that's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Okay, so that is the only thing we can press. So let's actually look at our court record. So I saw the man in the boat clear as day. It's Mr. Edgeworth. I'm going to guess the blurry photo, but let's just check what else we've got. So we have the attorney badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Lotus camera, set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. It faces the lake. Robert's autopsy report. The time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. The lake photo, taken automatically on 25th of December at 12:15 a.m. Info thinks it might be the camera. See, my thought was this photo info where you can't really tell it who's in the picture. Let's see what else we got. Misty Face photo, an old photo of the DL6 incident Exhibit A. It's written on the back. The Gordy article, the sighting about the Gord Lake monster, the overhead map of Gord Lake, which... okay, looks like that. The camera is set to take photos with a loud noise. Why would Lotta be looking at the lake if not? Alright, info, you're the boss, we'll go with your option. If we're wrong, I can laugh at you, right? Pistol bullet, found in the victim's body. The ballistic markings match the murder weapon's barrel. The murder weapon was a .22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears Prince of Edgeworth's right hand. I'm sure that's where I thought I heard a contradiction before. I'm sure she said she had 2 bangs, but there should have been 3. But anyway, let's go back. So info wanted me to use the camera.
Objection!
This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honour. And how exactly are that statement and the evidence just... how exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Yeah, dang it, info. I said I'd laugh at you, so... Anyway, I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Should we try my guess next, then? I think the photograph, the blurry photograph. Because look at it. Could you look at that and say, yep, definitely Edgeworth? And if a camera couldn't pick it up, how could she see it? Info's gone oddly quiet, so I'm going to try my one.
Objection!
Gotcha! Gotcha, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Oh, look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth? How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. And yet now she has said it, Mr. von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in von Karma's carefully vague testimony. And here we go again. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it were a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back into the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem. You used I'm still trying to say it the American way. I think Americans say binoculars, don't they? You used binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Oh, this one better be good. You're right, it were a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types, I'll never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back into the car. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this. Objection sustained. Oh, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honour. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? Mr. Wright, I will not have you battering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait just a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked out with my binoculars. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? And what do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. So I'm guessing it's the statement about the camera since we forced her to add it. So it's that one. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. This might be your camera info, because didn't it say the camera was pointed at the lake? Shouldn't it have been pointed up if she was taking pictures of the meteor shower? Or at least that would be my assumption. See, it faces the lake, and it detects loud noise, both of which don't sound like meteor showers to me. Info's gone quiet, so let's try it.
Objection!
You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. That says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point your camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honour. Oh, well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honour, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Well, unless Misty Fey was in the lake, I think it was the monster. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. Oh, what's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I ain't never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Well, let's see you prove I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Well, I don't have proof. Bah, your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims without a hair of evidence to support them. Well, alright, if that's how you want to play, I'll show you evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? I'm sure sick of that smarmy prosecutor putting me down. Or did he taunt me so I get mad and make a mistake? Very well, let's see it, and no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? I am really not sure, unless it's the camera again. Fuck, I've no idea. I can't save the game either. Oh, goddamn. Any ideas, guys? What's our evidence that she was trying to photograph Gordy? Info saying it has to be the camera or news report. Yeah, that's the two I'm torn between too. Let's try the camera first. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photo here was taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article is about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers this smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to take a photograph of Gordy. You got me. So what? That don't change what I saw now, does it? Exactly. You just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so simply said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Oh, whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please provide your testimony. Alright, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop like that'd be like if I got a picture of a monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
I claim the defence's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, and I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, so you must have something in mind. That would be a first. Very funny. You understand this is your last chance to cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave, and I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Actually, I'm not a research student at university.
Hold it!
Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm high-faulting enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. That's the kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? There was a UFO hanging in the sky. Oh, UFO. You know, an unidentified flying object? A UFO. That's when I had a sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Oh, heck yeah. They even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumour of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a newspaper picture of him. For real. Mr. Wright, is this one fight I do not believe you can win? Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up when it gets a bang. It snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera's triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Oh, heck, if word got out what I was doing at the lake, I'd be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Now, whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told us to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out of the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It were a lot sharper sound than I would have expected. There weren't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat that whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know if she heard a bang and thought Gordy was out there. I kinda doubt she wasted any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and no one was on the shore either. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat von Karma any other way. It has to be something. Okay, so when did you say about that contradiction? Let's try and remember what statement it was. I think it was the bit when she said there wasn't much else to look at. There wasn't much to look at, so I watched that boat the whole time. Let's have a look. Can we prove there was something else? Again, I'm a bit uncertain, and I am going to save the game, because, if we fuck up, I've got to skip a whole lot of dialogue. So guys, what do you guys think? Can we prove that there wasn't much to look at? I mean, we could try and argue, wasn't she looking for Gordy, I guess. For a reason why she wasn't just looking at the boat. We'll give it a go. Should we info? Info's saying yes. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. If she had a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I can't actually waste time looking at a boat. Or did I press the wrong button? Let's try that again.
Objection!
But yeah, I must have pressed the wrong button. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? You want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You need them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now y'all mention it. I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Oh, wait a second. She even has a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she was going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo? Then why won't von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has the enlargement not been presented to court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Y'all fool. What is the meaning of this, Mr. von Karma? Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Hang on. Can someone who knows the left from the right tell me which hand is holding the gun in that picture? I'll bring the court record again. Sorry. That's his left hand, right? I mean, that is his left hand. That's his left. Right. The pistol bears the prints from Edgeworth's right hand. I think I found our contradiction, guys. I think we've got this. Are you happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement and you got the enlargement. And little good it has done to any of us. That is why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? And nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Oh, wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. Oh, this is bad, real bad. What should I do? Your Honour, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. And what might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what is strange about the photo. I'm going for it, guys. Here, Your Honour. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honour. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photo is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, this man shooting the pistol in the photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth did not do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry. Well, when something stinks, it's always the buts. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honour. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which it was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a metre away. A metre? That's 3 feet! There's no way it could have been a suicide. Order, order! Mr. von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I'd already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Okay, the autopsy report has been updated to show that Robert was shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter has to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defence and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honour. That is all. The court is adjourned. December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defence Lobby Number 2. Oh, phew, that was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Wright. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about 1 meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you just to state how you really feel with the thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang that she heard. So Lotta's deposition was added to the court record that says, I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on the 25th of December. It's killing me reading those dates backwards. You know, in the UK we write dates the other way around. I'm sorry, there'll be many times that I say it was the 12th or the 25th. Okay, let me just take a swig of water while it's saving. December 26th, Detention Centre Visitors Room. Maya! Oh, hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Oh, hey. Why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing that this is your first offence, we'll let you go after the questioning. Oh, phew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay me, okay? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Let's show her everything in my pockets. Must be nice, Nick. You can just show that to anyone and say I'm a lawyer. But spirit mediums, well, I don't know. With your clothes, I bet at least some people would recognise you. But these are medium in training clothes. I wonder if I'll ever be a proper medium. Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas. Isn't that the enlarged photo Lotta was talking about? Huh. It's nice and big, but you really can't see the faces any clearer, can you? My mother. Now that I've shown her the picture, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. I want to see Gordy too. If he really exists. Well, I'd say a photograph is pretty good proof. Once this trial is over, let's get some fishing poles and go down to the lake. Even if there is a monster in that lake, fishing poles sounds like a bad idea. So the markings on this bullet and the barrel of the pistol matched? Hey, I'm surprised you remembered that. How could I forget after Von Karma rubbed it in so much? So which one of these are the ballistic markings? I'm not really sure. Mr. Edgeworth's prints are on this pistol, aren't they? Yes, the prints from his right hand. But they must have gotten them at some other time in the shooting. What? Really? The shooter used his left hand after all. Okay, we have to leave Maya here and go for a wander. December 26th, Wright & Co. Law Officers. Sure is quiet here with no one around. Right, I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Right, I think these are all things we've heard before. Let's skim them to be on the safe side. Yeah, we heard all this last session. Yeah, nothing there. So let's move. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got in a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Have a quick look round. Yeah, I think we're same things as last time, but let's wait and see. Oh, except the chief's playing chess this time. What's this guy doing then? Don't do anything rash. Why jump? You have every reason to live. He must be doing some training for talking down a potential suicide. So I guess it's just when we come back here, the police officer and the chief are doing different things. So let's go to... Oh, I can't go to Grossberg's office anymore by the look of it. Let's back out and just make sure. Oh no, I can. December 26th, Grossberg Law Officers. Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Alright, so we don't need anything from him. So it's just Gourd Lake. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. There's fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. The place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. It's a little cold for picnicking these days, though. I feel winter's chill on the bare-leaf trees today. There's a lot of trees here. I guess that's why they call it a nature park. It's quite pretty when the cherry blossoms along the lakeside blossom in spring. Today it's just cold. Yeah, gotta move in. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kianse. Let's have a quick look round. A hot dog stand, it's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Someone needs to redecorate. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this, except maybe Maya if she had a samurai dog. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat dogs, right exit. Oh, not quite. The famous Gourd Lake. Its green waters stretch out both sides. It's a pretty big lake, really. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, pal. The trial today, Yeah, what about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though he did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't too sure how to thank you, you know. Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? All right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. All started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yeah, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels that pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. Told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He were really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station, and I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering how much is bail gonna be. Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Why don't you forget to go... Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Let's have a quick look round. I wonder why she bought a camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. I guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. I don't think Lotta takes very good care of her SUV. It's covered with dents. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Lotta's camera is staring out at the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Just quickly look at the boat rental shop. December 26th, boat rental shop. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today too. Okay, still nothing here. Unless I can examine the boats or anything. There are some boats floating in the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there is space for one more boat in the dock. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They probably closed it because of the murder. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'll find any helpful clues here. So let's go pick up Maya. December 26th, Detention Centre, Visitors Room. Oh, hey Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful to you for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. Anything more to say to her? What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We should go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good as bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was in detention. It's really pretty comfortable in here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I mean, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct, working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Oh, hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. Oh, what do we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you may say. And I realized being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. Then I just went up there and started blabbing my any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I've been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky and vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photo and rock it to stardom. All right, Lotte, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotte, what do you mean making it up to us? Well, you see, actually I got a bit of information for you. What? That von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Oh, hey. I see you thinking, my, how sophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Well, let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, Kay. Well, what'll it be? You gonna deal or not? Well, what do we do, Nick? We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. The only fair exchange for information is information. Well, listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first. You got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gordy, I sure do. But what about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. I'm not sure who that would be. Let's keep looking around the park. Well, that wasn't there a second ago. December 26th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Oh, what's that? That's the Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya. Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Kianxi's idea. She was like, if you put it here, it would be really cool. Oh, dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Oh, wow. That's really impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now. She got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Oh, well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here, though. Oh, hey, Larry. Did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like that. Oh, sorry. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Oh, the big guy. I've had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put the air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it for repairs. Oh, and here I thought you'd replace it by yourself. Let's present some stuff. Sorry, Nick, I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. That's the guy that's selling my hot dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? No, I think someone probably saw someone else they thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. You know, I thought it'd react to the gun. Okay, that's everything. Let's just examine the Steel Samurai. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a bit out of place? I mean, it's huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about the Steel Samurai doesn't work for me. Really? Looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? That? Oh, that's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air. Huh, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Okay, clicked it twice by mistake. Oh, and again. Right, let's move. So I don't think we've found out anything about Gordy yet. December 26th, boat rental shop. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. There are some boats floating here. A murder took place in a boat from these docks. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more in the dock. I'm sure he already said that. Okay. Let's try where Lotta is. December the 26th, Gold Lake Woods. Hey, y'all! Well, you find out anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here in the nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Oh, whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Whatchoo! I told you, no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It'll trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Sob. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Well, like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? Oh, you bet. A UFO. UFO? Anyway, I can't get a career-making photograph this time round. That's it. I'll quit and go back to school. So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Oh, right. Okay, we've got nothing new about Gordy. I guess except that. But that can't be it. It's too easy. I was wondering, what if you get a picture of Gordy, and it turns out like the enlargement did? Y'all crazy? A blurry picture like this don't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I am Gordy, hear me roar. I can't turn something like this into the paper. What kind of fool do you think I am? The kind of fool that would turn a blurry picture in as evidence in a murder trial? Not to mention claiming that she saw something she didn't see. Okay. We've spoken to her. Let's go try and find her evidence. So, it's not Larry. Let's try the precinct and talk to Gumshoe. Or can we get Edgeworth up here? Oh, yeah. December 26th, Detention Centre, Visitors Room. Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Oh, whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. Oh, poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down at Gold Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. You out your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. I'm sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile, here boy. Arf! Here he is. Oh hey, he's cute. Look Nick, cute dog. A cute dog. And this will help us how? Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here's my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah? How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. Oh no, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Okay, I suggest saving missile till last, just because a K9 unit sounds the most useful thing. So I am going to try the fishing pole first, because I can't see that being useful. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, and if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. So Detective Kumashu's personal fishing pole, sadly flimsy and of dubious utility. Can't remember if we've shown him everything. That woman really took us for a ride, didn't she? Claiming she was a witness of a murder and all. Still, if it weren't for her photograph, Mr. Edgeworth wouldn't have made it today. Oh, really? You were in the trial, weren't you, Detective? Robert Hammond. He was a defense attorney in the DL6 incident trial. He's the one who got the sole suspect off the hook. I wonder what Mr. Edgeworth thinks of him. Not much, I'd wager. I don't care who you are. No one can tell me that's Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, come on, it doesn't look like him at all. Edgeworth has admitted that he was on the boat. Then he's the one being shot at, then. He seemed fine in court today. Details, pal, details. Whose side you on, anyways? All I'm saying is we have to respect the evidence. Yep, it was fired from the murder weapon, without a doubt. From a meter away, so it would have to have been from someone else in the boat. What do you make of this, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, hey, making something out of things is your job. Right. Since when do lawyers have to do detectives' work for them? Maybe you should tell me why Mr. Edgeworth's prints were on that weapon, pal. How should I know? Now she's heard 2 gunshots, right? But wait, look at the court record. According to this, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. What? How's that possible? Where was the 3rd shot fired? I wonder. Maybe it was a practice shot or something. It's funny, one day I woke up and I wanted a fishing pole. Do you like fishing? Never gone. Just wanted one so bad I went out and bought it. Never used it, actually. Must have been one of those midlife crisis things. Let's take our fishing pole for a walk and see if it triggers anything. Here we go. December 26th, Gold Lake Woods. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait? Oh. Yeah, oh. I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Nick, how could you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. Oof, she hit me. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. Oh, my leg! Hey! What you all doing? Oh, sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me you're off on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor, poor wallet. Okay, let's go and swap the fishing rod for something different. That was about as useless as I expected. So I'm going to try the metal detector next. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything! As you can see, it's a metal detector. We use it to look for bullets in the ground. If you can find that monster with it, all the better. I'm not so hopeful. see how far we get with the metal detector. That far, apparently. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something! Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick! Look! An air tank? The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now we've found it. It's heavy. An empty air tag. The valve is open and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen this before? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of winter? There's something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I better pursue this line of questioning a little further. I'm not sure how. Well, let's go get Missile and see if that works. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back a little later. Okay, can we go see Edgeworth? No. Said Grossberg was out, didn't it? Yep. Ah, fresh air. Got to say freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Ah, right. I'll behave. Oh, dear. Right. Let's go back and press Larry with everything we've got then by process of elimination. Oh, we've already shown him all this, haven't we? I remember him saying that before. Right, maybe if we examine the flags behind him. Whoop, if we angle it right. Those flags look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of War of the Eyeglasses. War of the what? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. I guess we're the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Okay, that didn't help. Okay, how do we make Larry talk? Try the other way. Say, is this air tank yours? But why would I ever think like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? Used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz, so I tried using that tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. You think you could be a little more specific? Oh, come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I don't really want to talk about it. Tell us. Oh, fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... the valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And then the tank there took off like a rocket. And took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? Should have scared me out my gourd, that's for sure. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill flew away? What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago? Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kyadse gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. It flew way out here. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was out here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you don't know about what happened? No. Oh, that's too bad. It's not bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. I think that's a mystery for Lotta. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all needed. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Gordy? Oh yeah, we found him already. What? We have? I haven't seen any monsters yet. Y'all for real? Gordy exists? Wait! I need proof. You got a photo? Nice try, but you can't pull the wool out of these eyes this easily. That won't work in court either, Nick. Great, now they're both mad at me. I guess I have to say he doesn't exist. Lotta, there's no such thing as Gordy. What? How can you be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Larry's air tank? What y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you info like I promised. Poor Lotta. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. The boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Oh, thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Oh, hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Second photo shows an empty lake, taken automatically at 11:50. Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Oh, poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. No, I just wanted to see if Kumashi was back, Claire. Yet, let's go talk to the boathouse guy then, if we can. December 26th, boat rental shop. Hey, Nick! This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Sorry about that. Lost my focus for a sec. What can we actually look at? Nothing new by the look of it. Let's just read down and then. Doesn't seem to be anything new here, does there? Oh, we can go inside it. Okay. December 26th, caretaker's shack. Meg, that you? Hey, is that... I should probably give him an old man voice, shouldn't I? Hey, is that Keith there with you? Why, where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg? Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. The pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You'll make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Rock, hello, hello. Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith. Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say that's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Rock, hello, hello. Yep. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Let's look around. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. Oh my goodness, there's something that didn't translate, is there? That's a great idea. Maybe we should do it in the office. We can sit down with our clients snug and warm and drink hot cocoa. And what, talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. If you've never seen one of those before, it's called a kotatsu. You get them in Japan. It's kind of a low table that's got a heater underneath it, so the blanket traps in the heat from the heater. Not a table with an electric blanket on it, like Maya said. Anyway, let's see what else we got. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Wow, he has a television in here too. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. What, you forgot, Meg? You've got to call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, hello, Brack. See? Oh, neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Parrot added to the court record. The erstwhile companion of the boatshop caretaker answers to the name Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello. Ha ha ha. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Rock? Haha, cute. Maya's found a new friend. Looks like there's a kitchen unit. It looks pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Can't see anything else to look at. Pasta shop? I did think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith? Yes. You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler the West? But isn't pasta from Italy? Meg? Yes. You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everyone knows that. Nick? How long do we have to keep up with this all in the family charade? The old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten any orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is tomorrow's witness, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Rock. All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Oh, quick, Nick, write that number down. Oh, hey, don't get me involved in your little heist scheme. Okay, let's show him everything and see if it triggers. Whoa, the lawyer's badge was useful. There's a first for everything. That's a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy's the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir? No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. All right, I'll help, but on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get the case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg? Yes. Ha ha ha. You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, Rock. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Okay, not this one by the look of it. Just skim through till we find one he reacts to. Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes? It's okay, you can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep, the other night out on the lake. Yes. I know all about that, I've seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. Okay, what was I up to? That one, I think. You know about Gordy? Nope. Hard to skim through when he's got that really long bubble bursting animation. Still going. Probably when you've got a lot of evidence. I'm sure he'll react to Polly though. Polly here's my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Hello, Rock? Yep. Right, was he going to tell us something else? Yep, what he saw. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another one, bang. A little while later, the boat comes back. The young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I have one more question. Polly, have we forgotten something? Rock? Don't forget DL6, Rock! Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6, Brock! What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean dad. Oh, this is getting weird. Who is this old guy? And why would that bird Polly know about the DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a bit more research on the DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Gumshoe. Let's go see if he's out at his meeting then. Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, you don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Oh yeah? Can we get his other secret weapon? No, looks like we've missed out on missile. What a shame. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I've got them the wrong way around. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How'd you... Oh, it was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. Haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first he wasn't persuasive enough to stand up and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think it has something to do with the current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show it to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'll consider opening the file up. Will the parrot do? What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about the incident. The incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6, Brock. Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would the old man know about DL6? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station records room. I'll give you special permission to go in there and find what you need. All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. December 26th, Police Department Records Room. Wow, it's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts. I'd like the summary. Right. Summary. Oh, found it. Here you go. That's exactly 15 years ago, the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is that the same district courthouse where they're holding trial now? Looks like. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That'd be scary like that, in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. Sir Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. Do you have the data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Oh, found it! Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he was still alive, he'd be 50 now. He had lost that day's Caton course and got into the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? It sounds just like the current case. What is going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy my mum got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in the DL6 incident was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense attorney, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case? Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After that, he was declared innocent and disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Oh, gee, I don't know. He may be closer than we think. I guess we know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to tape the whole file? There's too much, we'll never get it out. Oh, you're right. How about we just tape what we think we'll need? DL6 case file has been added to the court record. Right, I wonder what they think we'll need. Right, that's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Okay, here we go. What time is it? Oh, we've still got about 20 minutes. We can start the trial at least. We might just have to stop halfway through this time. So there we are, saved. December 27th, 10 a.m, District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order, order! Mr. von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right! I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. It's the mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is.
Objection!
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him to, right? Bah. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure, yep. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? The night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. I was in the restaurant where I, rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang, yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, they're only 10 seconds late before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, then you may begin. I could have done a better roll than that. I'll do a better one next time. Excuse me, Mr. von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Then, well, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't you glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did, yep. You see, continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what is not good enough? Your Honor, Polly's a parrot. Parrot? Oh, don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes we cannot prove that the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang, yep. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good, continue. Oh, when I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep, at that time there is. At that time. Then I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes to by the shore and a man walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Oh, well, the fog was pretty damn thick, but he was right there in front of me. This is rather an important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. The man was defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead. As if he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. This sounds like decisive evidence, indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into this cross-examination so he could set me up for a fall. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I'd better ask quick, or this trial is going to be over.
Objection!
Your Honour, we proved in yesterday's trial it could not have been Edgeworth who fired the gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photo showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That's easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do?
Objection!
Your Honour, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realise even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, please. Can you hear me, sis, please? We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes is not bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for any more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, we may have fucked up. Oh no, here we go. Wait! Who was that just now? Me! What? Larry? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park on the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until yesterday, but today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order, order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I just can't sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order, order! Oh, well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honour, if there is another witness, it is our duty to let him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What? The court will adjourn from a 5-minute recess. And after that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat. I've seen worse. Oh, yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yeah. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. And what is that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lie on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason to, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Oh, hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! And everything's on Larry now. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Courtroom, Courtroom Number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th. Oh, right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. The night of the murder. That night I was out on a boat in the lake. I was looking for something and I, found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. Any case, Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honour. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. That night I was out on a boat in... I was out on a boat in a lake. No. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. Whoa, should have pressed him. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat, by the time everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited till the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you on a boat in such a late hour? I was looking for something and I, found it. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back to the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some kind of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. And where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see any boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order! Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. That night I was at... Right, I think it's the single gunshot wound. Let's just get back to that one. Or the single gunshot in general. So let's try that. The single gunshot. Should we go with the gun was fired 3 times?
Objection!
Nope, not that one. Maybe I should save this. Or could it be that he didn't see the the boat? I'm gonna save, just so we don't have to go back so far if I die. Right, press. I mean, that just proves his testimony. Where's the first picture? See if there's another one about the...
Objection!
That one. Found it. Lost his testimony. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang, you sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to a radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I'll listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. von Karma, your opinion. Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Your Honour, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there was any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to a radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? This is a free country. I truly believe that Larry has no idea what the problem is here. Judge. Can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than the drum beat from his radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Objection!
Wait, Your Honour. That witness says he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyways. What this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between the songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honour. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know. You don't know what it's like to be out there alone on Christmas Eve, alone. he shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? That has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? I was listening to it real booming loud like. Real booming loud like? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. No, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back to me real clear, you know. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when he heard it too. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard, but there's one gleaming ray of hope in there, and I've got to press until we get to the bottom of what happened. I did just skip too far. Let's keep going. What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could come from knowing what a radio DJ said? Indeed, Mr. von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should care. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, huh? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot." This is the most ludicrous testimony. Yeah. Okay. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe von Karma was right. I'm not sure how this helped us. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press this until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, where's the contradiction? Hey, it's almost Christmas. Was the guy shot after midnight? The photo was taken automatically at 12:15. That could be it. And almost Christmas the lake was empty. I think that's how we got it.
Objection!
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and a meme was born. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. Yeah, I share that gif every Christmas as well. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photo is irrefutable proof of that fact. Let's see what time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 25th of December, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order, order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. Judge, the answer here is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him, suspicious. What? Oh well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Larry's not mistaken, Your Honour. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me the evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Second photograph. Wherever it's gone. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on this photo reads December the 24th at 11:50 p.m. Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honour, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honour, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise at the lake at 11:50 p.m. This is why the photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified she had heard gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honour. It is the fact that the camera also triggered 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honour, that night there were two sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. But why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man, clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there is no turning back now. Can you prove the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the evidence if you have any. Okay, this has got to be the pistol was shot multiple times. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honour. Both the witnesses who testified yesterday heard two gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realised the truth. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order, order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen on that night at the lake. Exactly. If this is true, then there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 1:50 and another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya! Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We've got nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honour. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Oh, what do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you've finally realised the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yeah, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. Oh, what do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? Oh, we have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15 minutes past midnight. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men in the boat are. Well, if Mr. Hammond was already dead, it can only be the middle one. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Oh, what? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all of this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I'd love it to be Lotta, but still. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker at the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker at the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out onto the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, when did the murder take place? About in his shack. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the crime scene? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake on the boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He's heard a gunshot, Your Honour, even though he was wearing his headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he'd just returned a boat? Why, the boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gord Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honour. Nick, are you sure about this? No, not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and take it slow, I might be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That's when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both Mr. Edgeworth on purpose. Oh, wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. I know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. No, can't be the top one. Because if the first shot missed, he would have just shot Edgeworth with the second one. It's got to be that. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honour. To create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once he realised that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put on Mr. Hammond's wet coat back onto the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honour. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defence said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said is mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honour, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly! We cannot allow him to get away! Mr. von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying, but I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilise all forces to find that witness. Am I understood? And one more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him and I want to know who he is. Very well, court is adjourned. December 27th, 1:22 p.m, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Oh yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's on us instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Oh, don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try and smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What's this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Da-da-da-da. Okay, that's a dramatic note to leave on that'll make you all want to watch next time. So let's save our progress. Ping! And that's where we will leave it off for today. So thanks for bearing with me. I am Kim, or Adverse Camper 42, and this is my main stream. It's live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. GMT and Saturdays at 5 p.m. GMT, where we'll be sticking with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney to the bitter end. I do sometimes play some other games on the side, just as and when I have a couple of free hours. At the moment, it's Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven, though I'm hoping this time, to finish that in our next session. I thought I was going to last time, but the last boss just kicked my arse a bit. So if we do finish it quickly next time, we'll be switching over to Kingdom Hearts 2 on PlayStation 4. And of course, on a Saturday evening, we're currently playing Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair Girls on Steam. Though, all my scheduling aside, please do bear in mind that next week is PS Blackout Week. So there will be no Phoenix Wright, Cult of the Lamb, or Kingdom Hearts 2 next week. The Blackout is running Sunday to Sunday, and we will instead swap in some indie games on Steam. So I think I've got about 6 games I want to share with you over the course of that week. They all should be one-shots, or possibly even 2 in the same session. And hopefully that'll be fun for everyone. I have an Adverse Camper 42 Blue Sky account where you can get me between streams, and I'll always let you know when I'm going to pop on and play, in case you want to join me, see where I'm at, offer advice, all that jazz. I also have an Adverse Camper 42 YouTube channel where old episodes are put up usually within a day of airing here, in case you want to catch up on the plot of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney so far, or any of the previous games we've played. My tastes are varied and there's a lot on there right now, including Cyberpunk 2077, House of Ashes, Lies of P, Goodbye Volcano High, Disco Elysium, Dredge, One Piece Odyssey, Night in the Woods, Another Crab's Treasure, The Mortuary Assistant. Please do check them out if you're interested. I'm also one half of Things Are Getting Strange, a Twin Peaks Rewatch podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes go up every Thursday at 8 p.m. GMT. We're reviewing the series 1 episode at a time. We are currently on season 2, but you can also listen to all of our previous episodes where we rewatched and reviewed all of the X-Files and Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Please do check them out if you're interested, and if you can afford to do so, consider supporting our Patreon. It helps keep the lights on and gives you access to things you can't get anywhere else, which includes a full Let's Play of the 1998 X-Files FMV game for the original PlayStation. Anyhow, that's it for tonight. Again, thanks for bearing with me. Unless I see you before for some more Cult of the Lamb and or Kingdom Hearts 2, I will be back Saturday, 5 p.m. GMT with the next part of this. Take care, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye now.